I'm here at Siena College where tonight, all bets are off. Tonight will feature drama, suspense, and mayhem. A yearly event where students will hope to cement their name within the college's rich history. Tonight, SCB hosts a music competition. That didn't sound right. So to learn more about fire safety, I came to the Shaker Road Loudonville Fire Department to hear about ways we can help keep campus fire-free. Right outside the Key Auditorium in Roger Bacon, where inside the ASL Club is hosting their movie night. So, and with weather like this, it's no wonder why students are out here soaking up the sun. And I'm here at the St. Patrick's Day Parade, where you can see just behind me, the festivities are underway. And with spring just around the corner, Siena College gets a sneak peek of what's to come. Reporting from the Quad, I'm Matthew Coloma. Matt, Mackenzie, back to you.
This is an IPCC meeting. IPCC is standing for Interprofessional Complex Care. It's a program here at Siena College, but what exactly does that mean?
It's an opportunity for students to work with, whether you're from nursing, social work, or have any plans to be in the healthcare field, to work together to come alongside clients in the community to help them navigate the healthcare system, so the complexities of navigating the healthcare system.
One of the students that shared their experiences with the IPCC was Ella Philbin, a senior nursing major who's been involved with the program since September.
Very illuminating experience. I got to learn a lot about what it means to be a social worker as well as what it means to be a nurse out in the field. I was kind of secluded to the acute care, like hospitals, but this kind of gave me a different scope of what people need on the outside of the hospital.
The program sends students into Albany to volunteer at various sites within the Albany Housing Coalition.
And many of the students from the IPCC volunteer here at the Sergeant Henry Johnson Veterans House.
The Sergeant Henry Johnson Veterans House provides veterans with transitional housing, and beyond being a beautiful property, one goal remains a constant.
We stabilize their health, medical, physical, mental, emotional, so they can be stabilized before they become independent living in housing. We also have additional programs like employment specialist rapid rehousing within the umbrella.
Some of the other residencies are located on Walter Street and Clinton Ave, but the residents here could not be more grateful.
You've been having problems, but major problems a year and a half ago before I came here. And this place has been a blessing, very helpful, getting you coordinated with things that you need, different programs, health, mental health, work.
So what are some reasons to join the IPCC program?
Skills that you learn in this setting are incredibly important to your practice in whatever healthcare field that you end up with. And there's really not an opportunity. So much of the learning that we do is in siloed classrooms. So the nursing students are all together, or the social work students, or the health study students. And so this is an opportunity to come together and learn from each other.
Because it's a rich experience. It makes you a better nurse, it makes you a better healthcare worker, it makes you a better social worker.
Professional growth through service, and learning through acts of kindness. For Morning Brew, I'm Matt Coloma. Over the past several weeks, protests have ramped up across the nation. This is in response to the Trump administration's revoking of almost 800 student visas from international students.
A student visa is like me inviting you into my home. If you come into my home and put all kinds of crap on my couch, I'm going to kick you out of my house. And so, that's what we're doing with our country, thanks to the president. And last but not least, very important.
Those were the words of Secretary of State Marco Rubio, who also said, "We do it every day. Every time I find one of these lunatics, I take away their visas." Many of the students are having their visas revoked due to political activism. And now, a Siena student has had their visa revoked. While we don't have explicit details, President Chuck Seifert sent out a memo this past weekend, informing the campus and trying to support the student body, saying, "I know that news like this can be upsetting, especially for members of the international community and the faculty and classmates that support them. I've reached out to several international students. However, they have all declined to leave a comment at this time, presumably out of fear of repercussions. Several lawsuits have been filed in response to the visa issues, arguing the government lacked due process before suddenly taking away visa status from students. Officials for Homeland Security have yet to comment on the lawsuits. For SCTV, I'm Matt Coloma.
After opening its doors in 1920, the College of St. Rose was once a beacon for higher education in the capital region. And since closing its doors in June of 2024, the campus has been abandoned. That is, till now. And I'm here at the College of St. Rose, where the Albany County Legislator's Office has just announced a revitalization plan of the campus.
It was a no-brainer. It was a no-brainer.
A press conference was held today to announce the transfer of ownership of the College of St. Rose to the Pine Hills Land Authority. The Albany County Legislator's Office chair is encouraged by this latest step forward in revitalizing the campus.
Stay ready. There's going to be a lot of interesting things going on here and a lot of opportunities, a lot of things that I hopefully are going to announce that are outside the box, which people are going to be surprised at. But I got to line up. And the hardest thing right now is to own the property. So I am so happy to stand here today with my partners to announce that, yes, after Kevin and I sign all the documents, we will be the official owners of the St. Rose campus to reimagine.
One of the major plans for the campus is to repurpose it for new affordable and senior housing. Albany County Legislator Deputy Chair Wanda Willingham stated that they think the whole idea of putting senior housing here is that there will be security. It can be in one specific area where people will be able to walk to restaurants. They have their own little small park, but they'll feel safe. Albany County Legislator Democratic Majority Leader Dennis Feeney would add, as a vital asset in an incredible location, the College of St. Rose campus holds enormous potential for Albany County. For Morning Brew, I'm Matthew Coloma. Jake and Amber, back to you guys.